Just hold on.
Welcome to Models Talk. Let's talk about it.
Yes, yes, yes. Hey, girl.
Hey,
How you doing, Miss Charlotte Matthew?
I'm doing wonderful.
Welcome to Models Talk with your girl, Zaharraa Geyhana. Yes, baby, yes. You ready to do this?
Yes, let's
Stop
go. Let's
covering up
go.
that pretty smile. Don't be covering up my pretty smile.
Understand. It's raining outside. You might hear the rain though.
Yeah, we had a power surge on the last show, and it knocked everything out, and so we couldn't even finish the show. So I'm praying that won't happen again. Because we got a storm going on up here too.
I understand. That ain't nothing but God talking to everybody. Get your life together.
Get your act together. Absolutely. Miss Charlotte, what's going on, lady?
Oh, nothing much. Just raining, getting ready for this, new garden this year. Yeah, ready for crops.
Ready for crops. Look at you, Miss
Ready for
Farmer in
crops.
the Dale.
Very much so. If they don't know how to grow, they better learn how to grow.
Look, I'm coming to you if we break out in the apocalypse. I'm coming down to you, boo.
Come on, it's enough food for everybody.
Okay, that's good to know. All right, let's just get into it, Miss Charlotte. Look, you are a 41-time published model.
Yes, ma'am.
Looking to do more.
Yes, ma'am.
You gonna act one day?
I think we do that every day when we wake up and go to work.
Don't we though? Don't we
Yes.
though?
Every day when you go to work and you clock in somebody's clock, oh, that's that bell say act.
Act like you got some sense. That's what it says, so you can get a paycheck.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Most definitely.
All right. 41-time published. How many shows have you walked in, sis?
Oh, God.
Approximately.
Oh, God. I say at least 20, at least.
Mm-hmm. All
yes,
right.
ma'am.
So you're still kind of a newbie on this on the forefront here.
Yes, ma'am. Every single day. 20, I say between 20. Yep, 20. Yep, Fats is my first person that let me walk for his show.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Are you
ma'am.
going to go to New York with him for New York Fashion Week in September?
Yes, ma'am. If the job allow me to be off and everything, yes, ma'am. I'm gonna try. Look, I'm gonna be there in spirit. How about that?
Okay, well,
If I'm not there in person, I'll be there in spirit.
I know you. I know that spirit will be with us, and we'll thank you for it because I'm trying to go myself.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. We'll both be there. If we don't make it, we'll be there in spirit and just support.
Yes, Lord. That's what the word is. Support.
Support. So how did you get published in so many magazines?
My photographer at the time was Mr. William Strongarm. He's down here in Augusta. We used to do a lot of sessions and everything. And he reached out and pushed and pushed and pushed. And I got in so many different magazines. I was shocked myself, but I'm so thankful for different photographers that work with me, different makeup artists work with me, and different people.
Right. Did you have stylists or did you do your own styling?
No, I did my own style.
All right, now that's what
yes,
I'm
ma'am.
talking about.
Free spirit. Look, I have to do my own style. I just got to be my own little self.
I know you're a free spirit. I know that. We've talked to plenty.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So, In the 41 magazines, do you have one that was your favorite or a favorite shot?
Oh, Lamar. No, I take that back. When I got curves,
Mm-hmm.
Miss Curves, I was like, oh my God, dad, and I got the front screen. I got the front page. When I got the front page, I was like, oh my God, look at me.
You got the cover?
Yeah. I got the cover. I was like, front page, you got the cover. This country,
Oh,
there she
girl.
go. There she go.
Yes, sis. That's
Yes. I was like, oh my God, blow my whole little top off, baby. You know you have to make sure your wigs and your hair secure, honey. Because if it don't, it'll get flying somewhere.
that's why I love you, girl. Look at
There she go.
that.
Girl, look, I got in goats in black and white, baby. They love me in black. They love me in white. They love, girl, they was loving me. They was eating me up. I was like, look at
Right.
me. Oh, look at me. Oh, look at her.
Look at her.
Look at her. Oh, chat. Oh, oh,
Pimpette.
chat. Yes, girl. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
That was good.
Being in those magazines and different magazines or being a model, it just I started out from my mom. My mom came from the domestic violence,
Mm-hmm.
and she did domestic violence for over 15 years.
Wow.
So I'm one of four of my mom's kids.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the second daughter. My mom got two sons and two daughters.
Okay.
So when I got in any publication, I was like, look, mom, this for you. I
Mm-hmm.
said, look what you made. Girl, you know you fine. Finer than wine, girl. You know it.
mm, mm, mm.
So I always tell my mama thank you. Tell her thank you for her story. Tell her thank you for who she is as a person.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for where she come from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because if it wasn't for her, it wouldn't be no me.
I know that's right. I say the same thing about my mama too. Tag it.
Yes, I'm a mama baby. I'm a mama girl all day.
I'm an only child, so I ain't got no choice but to be mama's girl.
I understand. I'm almost that because every time you see my mom, you see me. Or
Okay.
everybody, oh, your mama got any other kids? Yeah, but you know they living life living them. But I'm here though. But I mean, if you got some problems, let me know. I holler at you or run you down the street.
Oh, I love your personality. You're so warm. It's so funny. Cause you be girl, you be
Yes.
coming up with some sayings. You be coming
Okay.
up with saying, I'm gonna be at home eating my popcorn.
Showing up, popping it with the butter and the salt, baby. Up there, eating it, liquidizing. Yes.
Okay. So how long have you been in the industry?
I have been in the industry for 3 years. 3
3 years,
little years.
41 magazines.
Yes, ma'am.
All right now. That's the way to be a go-getter.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Now, do your photographers submit you or do you go after your own publication?
No, they submit me.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yes,
good.
ma'am.
That's good. That means you got some ends with your photographers. That's great.
Yes, ma'am.
What
I
do
tell
you
them,
like
hey,
more? Do you like doing the photo shoots or do you like being on the runway or do you like them about equal?
I like both.
Mm-hmm.
The runway is different. You're walking, you're focused, you're seeing different individuals. With pictures,
Mm-hmm.
you're changing in, you're changing out. It's like you're changing this person today, you're changing out to the next person.
Mm-hmm. I can
Yeah.
understand that because when I walk, I normally have when I come to the set, I normally have 5 wigs with me, and depending on the concept of the designer and what she's putting me in, whether I wear hair or no, I do ask if you'd like me be in hair or a faux hawk or a full wig or just be bald. I ask that question all the time, but I give them options. And I feel
Yeah.
like every time I put hair on, I'm just this different person. My name might be Evelyn right then, and then my name might be Susan the next go round, and my name is Mohegan with the faux hawk on. I mean, ain't no telling who I'm gonna be.
It don't never know who you gonna pull up that day.
You don't know, but I'm always gonna be Zaharraa, baby.
Yes, ma'am. That's the first lady. Everybody else falls behind her.
That's right.
Yes,
That's right.
ma'am.
Yep. So I'm always gonna be smooth and clean, And when I go to a show, I got a photo shoot tomorrow. I got to clean my head.
Oh, come on now.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's actually an Asian photo shoot, a Chinese photo shoot.
Oh, that's beautiful. I did one of those. I had the one with the Chinese yeah, they're beautiful. All
Mm-hmm.
of them beautiful. Yes, all of them are
Mm-hmm.
beautiful.
We're going to be doing a lot of red and gold and I think red, gold, and silver.
Well, you kill them photo shoots when you come out.
Thank
Baby,
you,
don't
baby.
nobody know. It's you are like a whole tornado. Can't nobody you have you are the type of person that in 20, 30 years, I would say you're probably better than top model
Oh, thank you.
because
Thank
you
you.
put it out there. You put it out there.
I
Even
try.
though what's the lady name? Everybody want to be with the pretty
Ty-
eyes and slim. Yes, she ain't got nothing on you.
Oh no, Ty got a whole. Well, she's a whole different genre from me.
She
I'm
ain't
a
got
whole.
nothing on you. She ain't
Well,
got nothing on you.
thank you, baby.
When I say you set it on fire, you set it on fire.
Well, we gonna see it when we get to this show now, aren't we?
Yes, man. Even walking, you set it on fire. Okay, it's when God made you, He broke the mold.
That I can agree to.
Okay, He
My
broke the
daughter looks
mold.
like me, but she's not me. So
No,
she's
it's
a whole
only one you.
different woman.
It's only one you.
Yes, there is. Just like it's only one you, sis.
Yes, look, yes, ma'am. Oh,
No,
there she go. There she go.
all right
Girl, there
now.
she
Look
go.
at you.
There she go.
Yes, I like that. That was beautiful.
Yes. Oh,
All
there
right,
she go.
girl, you be
Look at that
doing it
chocolate
on
drop. Look at
fast
that chocolate drop. With the blue lips.
with the
Go
blue. I
chocolate
was going
drop.
to say that with the blue lip. Come on,
With
girl.
the blue lips. Oh, there she go. There she
Mm-hmm.
go. That's when I'm running in Miss Full Figure.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
And how'd you
Did
do
some
that?
pageantry too. Did
How'd you
some
do it?
pageantry. I did wonderful. I did wonderful. Yes,
Good. You gonna
ma'am.
do it again?
Would I like to? Yes, ma'am. I would.
So why don't you?
I got to go back into when they start accepting people again
Mm-hmm.
and when they start doing shows again.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be able to go. Because
Well,
when I
why don't you
tell
try
you,
out for
I'm so Miss who?
Augusta?
I don't think they have that
They
down
don't
here.
have a Miss Augusta? That's surprising.
I think they might do, but they go out of town. I haven't
Oh.
linked up with those people. I have not linked
Mhm.
up with them.
Oh, you may want to look into that.
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Augusta Curve. And if not,
Yes, ma'am.
develop it.
Yes, there she go. Look at her. Yes. Yes,
Fabulous.
ma'am. There she go. Yes, ma'am.
Fabulous. You power banging booming, baby.
Look, country bunchkin. Girl, look at her.
Look at all fantabulous. I ain't mad at you, sis. I am not mad at you. Look,
Yes, ma'am.
what do you have to tell up and coming models?
To just be you. Don't try to copyright nobody. Just be you as an individual.
Mm-hmm.
When you go down that wrong way, you do the best you can as long as you're happy. You
Mm-hmm.
cannot mimic anyone. Just be energized and be you who you are as a person and be your true self.
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Here we go. Another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There, there
Look,
she go.
look at you.
Oh, look at her. Look
Look
at
at
me. Look at me. Look
African
at me.
guys.
Oh, yes.
I like it.
This is a different chapter in my life.
Mhm.
Me, tomboyish. First of all, I grow my own food. I love the garden. I cut. I'm just a big old tomboy. Would
Mhm.
I ever figured that I would ever been modeling? And never in 100 years.
Really?
But never. No.
May I
God,
ask
no, I would have
for a
never.
show?
Yes, ma'am.
How old are you?
I am 45 years old. I have
Baby,
5 grandbabies.
girl, girl,
Yes,
girl.
yes.
Look at you. You better represent.
Yes,
You better represent. You got 5 grandbabies.
5 of them.
And how many children do you have?
3. Two
Three.
daughters and a son.
2 daughters and a son. Who's the
Yeah.
youngest?
My son,
How did
he's
I know?
11. He's 11, yo. Yep.
Wow. Wow. So you stair step.
Actually, when I found out I was pregnant with my son, I didn't know I was pregnant. His
Really?
dad was like, "No, you pregnant, you're pregnant." I was like, "Boy, stop." So we went down there to Parenthood we have in Augusta because I
Mm-hmm.
take a lot of tests. My period is very unusual. I might
Mm-hmm.
have a menstrual 1 month, and it leaves like 4 months. I won't have a menstrual. So it's very out the way. I don't
Correct.
have a period. I don't have a menstrual every month. So when we went down there, I did all the tests. They came up negative. I did everything. It said negative, negative, negative. So we did the blood thing. The
Mm-hmm.
blood thing said negative. The lady said, "Well, look, let's do the ultrasound."
Mm-hmm.
We did the ultrasound. He up there urinating. I said, "What is that?" She said, "Your son urinating."
Uh-uh. Girl,
Yes, and I was
stop.
6 months pregnant. I was 6 months pregnant. Yeah.
That's hilarious. I think this is just as bad because we didn't know we were having twins. My I only gained 18 pounds and we didn't know we were having twins. So one weighed 6'7", the other weighed 7'6". I was all baby.
Oh wow. My
I was
son
shocked.
weighed
I was
10.
in
He was
shock.
10. He was 10, 11.
Girl, you had some beast. You had
Yes.
beast. You had
He
big
was
babies. My
10.
daughter had big babies. Woo.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
6'7" and 7'6", 23 inches long and 21 inches long. I
Yep.
was
He was
all
24
baby.
inches.
And
And
I went home in my size 11, 12 blue jeans.
I didn't get no stomach. He went in the hips.
Wow.
He was all hip baby.
Mm,
No
mm,
stomach baby. He was hip baby.
mm. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. And is he a big boy now?
Yes, he wears a size 18 now. To be
Excuse me.
11 years. Yes, ma'am. He wears a size 11, a size 18 clothing now at 11 years old.
You got you a linebacker, baby.
He's my height. Look, he's my height. I'm 5'9". My son is almost 5'6" at 11 years old.
Girl, you got you a linebacker in the making.
That or something. But we gonna say, look, I just sit there and look at him like, Lord, please don't eat me out my refrigerator.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
Cause
coming.
boys eat. They eat. He'll wake
Oh,
up. He'll wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Mom, I'm hungry. Don't you feel like cooking me some? No, sir. Don't you want some cereal? Mama, that's not cold. It's cold. It's not hot. Are you gonna cook me some grits and bacon and eggs and biscuits? And I
mm-mm.
get on up and cook him some grits and eggs and bacon.
Mm-mm.
Yes, ma'am.
Lord have mercy. I can't wait to
Yep.
see him when he's 16.
I'm trying to figure out what he gonna look at 12. So I have two kids in the same year.
Mm-hmm.
I have two kids on the same day. So February 9th, 1996 is my first daughter's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
December 17th of 96 is my second daughter's birthday. Those are my Siamese twins. And
Mm-hmm.
guess what my son's birthday is?
What?
December 17th,
Mm-mm.
2013. My
No,
grandkids are just like that too. Both my daughters was pregnant at the same time, so we just put them both in the same room. It didn't make sense to have two delivery rooms. We just had one.
hmm
I got two grandkids born on the same day.
that's hilarious. Wow.
Yes,
And,
ma'am.
and now, are you are you are your girls interested in modeling?
No,
Because they see you modeling?
that's correct.
Hmm. They're not.
No,
Are they shy?
no. They
Oh,
tomboys too.
they
They're
just let
very
mama
tomboys.
do what she want to do.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. Now my granddaughter, yes. My
Mm-hmm.
daughters, no.
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna let them model?
Yeah, yeah. I would love
Good.
to see my little Kalia and Dream model.
Mm-hmm.
Even Fat Daddy. I would love to even see Fat Daddy model too.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Because I have two granddaughters and a grandson by my daughter, and it is ever so apparent that the middle child, her middle daughter, is going to be a model of some sort. She gonna be in the arts. She gonna be in fashion. She's into fashion now. I mean, one of the first things she wanted to do was go put on her brand new clothes for Christmas.
I know, right?
hmm
And so, like it's like family on top of family on top of family. So we all just family.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. So I asked you what you would embark upon other up and comings. What are some of the pitfalls we need to watch out for? Or they need to watch out for? Me too.
With modeling,
Mm-hmm.
I would say shows that are not how can you say catered to our body type, or shows that are not catered to people our age range,
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
because um and sexually exquisite things.
Explicit? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Sexually explicit?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Well, I can understand that. We are in our 40 something. I mean, we're beyond all that. And I think you have to have a certain decorum about yourself. You have to have a certain way about yourself and hold yourself in high esteem to,
Yes.
you know, not do the outlandish things that say, people that dance on a pole, for instance, would do.
That's correct. That's correct. Because some
I
of the
don't want to
things
see you
that
twerking
they do
down.
in their 20s, it might end your career
Yes.
before you start your career.
But do you think that we have an oversaturation of models that come from the exotic lifestyle?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Have you
Yes,
seen it
ma'am, we do.
yourself?
Yes. A couple of my shows, they put entertainment dancers in the shows, and they said they're models. So I mean, I get it, but your profession is entertainment.
hmm
It's not the same.
No, it's not at all. Because I don't hear the opposite way around. I don't hear models that go on and become dancers,
Yes. Yeah.
or entertainers in that field. I and trust me, I have nothing against sisters that do they do and get down with the get down and make it happen, because I don't have the leg strength to climb a pole and be up there. More power to you. Do you?
Yes,
I am not
most
mad
definitely.
at you. But
Nope.
when it comes to crossing over into another industry, you can't, because you have a following there does not mean the following is going to follow you here. You know what I'm saying? They're not
Yes.
going to
And
translate over into, coming to your shows and following to your shows, because that maybe negates stalking, you know?
and then it also put the real models or the real women that does this in danger
Yeah, could. Very well
for
could.
their situations or
Mhm.
their outs and ends of life.
Yeah, it very well could. You just never know. Um,
Yeah.
I also feel the same way about um TikTok models. I feel the same way about Instagram models. I don't think that it translates onto the runway. Just because you think you're a model doesn't make you a model.
That's correct.
Just because you have a following doesn't make you a model. Somebody
Yes,
say
ma'am.
something? Sure, questions can be asked. Absolutely, positively. Ask on. But
Yes, what
oh,
questions we
here's a
got?
question. We got a question. Oh, I'm an independent. I'm an independent. Are you an independent, Charlotte?
Yes, ma'am.
So yes to that question. I am an independent, and so is Charlotte.
Yep.
This is for you, Charlotte. It says Charlotte Matthew. And I guess you got an applause, a chocolate heart, and some a little face with some heart eyes on it. I have to
Oh,
look through the bottom of my glasses, so I'm tilting them up and down. So excuse me,
you better
lady.
look through them. Look through them.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure you getting what you need. Yes, get your. Oh, that was Lenitra who sent you a love from. That's Lenitra Walker. Excuse me,
Oh,
Lenitra White Rucker. My love, we love you too, Lenitra. We love you
yes, we love
too.
you.
Hey, sis. But yeah, I think it's hard on the industry when you've got one side trying to come to the other side, and I think it ends up taking away from physical shows. I
Yes,
think it can take
ma'am.
away from a physical photo shoot. What do you think?
Yes, ma'am. Because when you're looking to be brand ambassadors for different companies,
Mm-hmm.
and you put different females
Mm-hmm.
um that are not in that caliber,
Right.
they're not sure what they're gonna get.
No, you're absolutely right. And then when you're trying to work and get paid, then it can water down what your worth may
Willing
be
to do.
and
Yeah,
willing
what you're willing
to
to
do,
do.
because they're out there doing things that you're not willing to do.
That's correct. And that stops a lot of the finances.
The antibody, myself, when going to the casting calls, should I have the options of having here, uh, here, you mean here or hair, the same way that I have the options of having different shoes? Sure. I think as a baldy, a bald person, I think it's always good to have options. I mean, personally, I take about five and give the designers options, whether or not they want me in hair or not. Because some outfits may warrant that, or give them an option of being bald. I like giving my designers options. If I am hired to do a show and they want me fully bald, I have no problem doing that either. But once again, I always carry, just me. This is just me. I always carry at least 3 to 5 weeks with me anyway. That's just me. That's in my standard model bag. It's not for everybody, and everybody don't want to do that. But that's me because I'm a ball sister, and I like being able to be androgynous and go from one extreme to the other. That's what I say. So I hope that answers your question. With you, Miss Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
have you ever have a problem getting a job because you're chocolate?
Yes, ma'am.
Really?
Yes.
I would think we would be beyond that by now. Really?
No. I mean, it's
Tell me
just
more about
like
it.
I'm in between.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not a petite and I'm not a BBW.
Right.
So on the same token, it's up to the designer what they carry and what
Mm-hmm.
they hold. Some
Mm-hmm.
designers only go from 0 to maybe 10.
Mm-hmm.
After 10, they don't carry anything over that.
Mm-hmm.
And then two, it depends on the coloration they're looking for.
Ah.
You might only
Really?
want a certain type of skin tone to go in your clothing.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
you
see.
you might have
I
the skin tone, but then think about it. Everybody's not a 6, 5, 0, or 3 or 2.
right. You're right. But I mean, even I have had problems with designers not wanting to put their clothes on me because I have splotches all over my body from me having psoriasis, and they're darker. So I always say I look like a cheetah. We
Yes,
have
ma'am.
yes, baby. Always, yes. Theodora, always be prepared for anything. I think that's just part of being professional. It's just like having multi colors of shoes. You got your standards, you got your blacks, you got your nowadays you can have white, you can have nude, silver and gold. I carry a red, I may carry a navy blue or a royal blue just to add into that mix. So
A
I
color splash.
yeah, I have a good color collection, and sometimes I carry an orange because we don't always know what we're going to get from the designers. I don't always like, even now we're getting ready to do a show. Charlotte and I are getting ready to do a show, and we don't know what we're walking in yet. We
Nope.
have no clue. So we'll be prepared. I mean, personally, and I know this sounds crazy and it is a little maddening, but it's just my thing. I have a big enough trunk where I have 30 pair of shoes in my trunk. Yes, I do. And I keep them with me, from boots to shoes. And multicolored boots, solid black, solid tan. That's just what I do. A lace boot, a lace up boot, you know, and maybe even a green boot. That's the way I roll. That's just who I am. So I am prepared for basically anything that comes my way. If I have to wear something short, and they want a knee boot, I can run out to the car and get it. I'm ready. You know, I personally, since I have scars, I wear pantyhose. I carry pantyhose with me. I have given out so many. I have no clue to how much money I have given away. As far as pantyhose, fishnet hose, stockings of any sorts, bras, because I'll have, because I've lost weight. I have bras in my car still, in my other model bags still, that are too big for me. So I don't have a problem giving them to people. Do you need a strapless bra? Hold on. Hold on. I don't want to see you tucking your straps down in your bra, because that ain't giving you no stability. You know, Charlotte, when you pack a model bag, what do you look like?
Over prepared.
Me
Over
too.
prepared. So I have so much jewelry, shoes, hats, wigs, pantyhose, uh, fans, lashes, you name it, we have it.
Yes, absolutely. I
There's
have a
nothing wrong with having so much that just in case you can't use it, somebody else can use it.
yeah, absolutely. I believe in sharing. I believe in model love. So, to me, that's part of being a professional model. It's part of having model love for other people and your sisters. Do I ever have anything for the brothers? Sometimes I'll have dress socks. Yeah, Lanisha, she loves shopping with me because I'm a thrift store junkie. And baby, if I got $50, I'm coming out there with $50 worth of stuff.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. And have all kinds of stuff. to add it to the wardrobe. We have a good time, and shoes especially. Shoes
Most
especially.
definitely.
I just, girl, Charlotte, I just gave away 236 pair of shoes.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am. Just donated 236 pair of shoes, and still
Well,
got
they're
more
gonna
stuff.
look. They're gonna go to good people.
Hmm. I believe so. I believe so. Absolutely, positively. And they everything from a 4-inch stiletto to a 6-inch stiletto, boots, ankle boots, chunky heels. They were everything. Some of
It's
everything.
time to retire some things old so we can get some new.
Say it again, baby. I have to
Retire
get
the old so we can get the new.
look. You have to come up and we go running. We'll get Lenitra with us and go to the
I
thrift
know that's
store.
right. Yes, ma'am. I love those. And the yard sales and estate sales.
Mm. She says, Theodora says she's flying to Cali and can't pack that much. Okay,
I
okay.
do know the weight costs. They don't play
Yeah.
nothing about that on the airplane. That weight costs. So when
Well,
you
take
make your
one
selections,
wig.
you better make your best selections.
Make your best selections. Take you one wig or maybe two, because you can roll them up, sis. You can roll them up and put them tuck them in the side. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so that give yourself two, and so you have two different looks. Take one of your best pair of black heels that you can rock in. Take you a pair of silver, a pair of gold, and a neutral. That now you're
Yep.
down to four.
And a pop of color.
Take a pop of color. I always say a pop of color. You can take a multicolor, which is
Yep.
good. Take
Yeah.
a multicolor, and you can always rock with something that's in a solid to or it has a lot of color in it. Don't forget your onesie. Walk in, I believe. Walk in looking like a model, walk out looking like a model. Come like you know what you're doing and you're about your business. Look like you know about your business. And that means walking in all your black and then walking out in all your black, unless you're doing the after 5 or after the show thing and you're schmoozing with people and you need to put on something else and go smooth with people. But when you get ready to leave, put your black back on so you can move yourself onto your car without messing up your guard.
Yes,
That's my
ma'am.
suggestion. So Charlotte, what kind
Yes,
what
ma'am.
kind of facial stuff do you do? Do you have a regimen?
Soap and water.
My girl said soap and water. See,
Soap
woman
and
after my
water.
own heart. You know what I use? Vaseline and hot water. I clean my face for my makeup. I wash my face with hot water. I don't use soap on my face. And then I put a little Vaseline back on there. And that's it. That's all I do.
Chat
That's
soap and
all I do.
water. Probably today.
Yeah, because baby, they got all kinds of creams out here to firm it up, tighten it up, fill it up. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I know there's stuff out there that brings up the chin, and am I willing to try it? I'll try something. But nine
But
times
then
out
what if
of
they give
10,
you cancer?
I go back
But
to
see,
my
you think
Vaseline.
about it. What's the side effect? The side effects of all that stuff they trying. Because
Mm-hmm.
then what if they get a stroke? What if they get cancer? I mean, now you got perms. Perms. Perm the hair to relax the hair that gives you cancer. Like,
That's true.
mm-mm.
That's
So
true.
I'm very high on what you put in the body, you know what I'm saying, what comes out. So on the
Mm-hmm.
same token, you gotta think about it. We don't know what all chemicals they're putting in. We don't know how it's gonna go down the line. We don't know how it's gonna react to our body. We don't know how it's gonna do to the major organs. We don't know how it's gonna do our brain.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
We don't even know how it's gonna do to our hair follicles.
You're right.
Just like this right here, this crochet hair. Love it. But on the same token, when you get crochet hair, it be dirty because
Mm-hmm.
of the machines. So you have to
Mm-hmm.
wash the hair. When you wash the hair, it comes out dirty, but it's
Mm-hmm.
clean after you wash it.
Mm-hmm.
But normally, if you don't wash it and you just put it straight in your hair, you don't put the toxins and stuff, chemicals they got at their the fabric
facility.
and
Mm-hmm.
at the machine or where they came from,
Mm-hmm.
then you might be, you know what I'm saying? You might lose your
A
hair.
good point.
You might, a lot of health issues.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a real good point. Because a lot of people don't wash they just get bundles of hair and they never wash it. They just go right into, they take it right
Put
out the
it
pack and start
in.
throwing it right back in.
But then
And
they have
don't,
issues. They don't know where
hmm
the issues come from.
hmm I've had one sister that I know of, one sister, she did that. She whip stitched a weave into her hair and started having really, really, really bad headaches.
Yep.
I've only one person that happened to. But personally, I even wash when I get a new wig, I wash it. You know,
Yep.
I always wash
Clothes,
clothes.
clothes,
Yeah.
toothpaste. You have to wash so many things now because I always go back to like slavery time. I
Mm-hmm.
say, slavery, they had the least things and they still didn't have all these health issues. And I
Mm-hmm.
look at all the health issues that are coming now. Where's all that coming from? Food, clothes, anything you come in contact with, perms, relaxers, toothpaste, all the stuff that we use every day.
Right. Just
And it
simple.
depends on how long you have been using it.
Mm-hmm.
But you haven't watched the ingredients that you've been putting in.
Yeah, you do. We should. We absolutely positively should, because you're absolutely right. It can cause some kind of health issue. I even wipe the back of my earrings off before I put them in
Most
my ear.
definitely.
You
Most
know,
definitely.
when I get a new pack of earrings, because you don't know who's been touching it.
You don't know who tried it on.
You don't know who may have tried it on in the store. You're absolutely right. When I got my new glasses, I had them take alcohol wipe before they put the frame on my face. Uh-uh.
Yeah.
You gotta wipe them
Like,
down,
no,
baby.
I know what you're talking about. Baby, you got some bleach, you got some water, you got something over there. To
The
wipe
lights
that
all
sucker
down.
down. Yeah.
hmm Wipe my frames down before you put them on my face now. Because
Yes, because your face can break out. It's so much skin problems. It's so many health problems nowadays that we don't realize what we're doing.
what we're doing to ourselves. There's been plenty of reports too
Yeah.
with different merchandise coming from different, I'm not going to name the companies, because there have been various research studies that I have been studying and looking at, as far as it comes to clothing and the synthetics and the
Yeah.
things that are made. But there's
Mhm.
plenty of carcinogens that go into the dye that goes into the clothing that we wear. And it's just
That's
like when
correct.
you put something in the wash and all of a sudden your water black. you
And
know
that's correct. You're like, why is this brand new? I just bought this. Why is
right,
it dirty?
your
Hmm.
water's black, or you pull out your clothes from the wash and there's a ring around the wash basket on the inside, where you've had the
Hmm.
clothes, because these dyes have come out, now that you've washed them and put them through the ringer, literally, or it
Yes.
comes
Yes,
out in your
ma'am.
dryer. I've
Yes,
seen,
ma'am.
and it doesn't mean, oh, this was so cheap or whatever. No, it's in general. It's in
Yes,
general.
ma'am.
What do you suggest for new models? How should they begin, Charlotte? How did you
Research.
be?
I would do a lot of research.
Okay.
I would do a lot of research. That was the first person that allowed me to walk across the stage. Um, Let me be his brand ambassador. But on the same token, it's research, it's structure, it's dedication,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a learning process.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go in this willing to learn. You can't go in and say, I know everything. You have to have a vulnerable brain. So you have to be able to take concept, hey, and criticism and able to learn and able to critique it your way.
Mm-hmm. And make it work for you.
Yes, ma'am.
You have to be thick skinned in our community, because
Yes.
not everybody's gonna like your walk. You're not gonna get picked
Nope.
for every show. You're not gonna
Nope.
get picked because you may not get picked because of your age. You may not get picked because of your look. You may not get picked um because of your size. You're not gonna get picked for every show that you go out to, and you have to understand that. Oh, that's beautiful. That's one of my favorite
Oh,
pictures.
yes. It's a variable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there
Look at
she go.
look at Regal. Look at Regal.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
And also, you have to know the target you're trying to hit and the
Mm-hmm.
people you're trying to connect with.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. You also have to do your due diligence when it comes to researching your designers, because not all designers are for you, and you're not for all designers. So save yourself some heartache by doing your due diligence and researching your designers as well. What about producers and directors, Charlotte? What do you think about producers and directors?
Producers, and directors. They're almost like one, but they're not.
Mm-hmm,
Um, Producers are people that put shows together.
mm-hmm,
Directors is try to direct the dream. Let's get this dream. Let's see if we can make this thing happen.
exactly.
I I think that sometimes producers and it get crossed up. They get
Mm-hmm,
crossed up. They don't see the same picture.
mm-hmm,
So when you don't see the same picture, it's like you remember we was talking about having exotic dancers with models,
mm-hmm,
entertainment and stuff. So it's like, hey, she's beautiful, but she's an exotic dancer. Let me
mm-hmm.
see if I can throw her in the mix to see if it's still gonna work.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think I agree with you. I have to agree with you. I think that the hairs get crossed. Um, Producers should stay on the producing side. Directors should stay on the directing side, and there should be open and honest communication, because there comes a time when sometimes you need to cut bait and run. You know,
Yes.
there comes a time in a show when models need to cut bait and run. you know, because if you see a show that is falling apart because of infighting with producers and directors and designers, let's say, just throw designers in there as well, because they're such a major echelon of the actual show. Without a designer, you don't have a show, and without models, you don't have a show, you know. And if you do go out and get new designers and new models, what kind of quality show you actually gonna have?
That's true.
You know.
Because, we can have all these pop-up shows, but you want to have worthy shows that people talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Not like a 2-second show. You know what
Mm-mm.
I'm saying? Hey, that was nice. But next month you be like, oh girl, I forgot all about that show. They
Mm-hmm.
really had this show. You want to have some girl,
Quality.
that show was quality. That show had this one, that one, that. Did you see that thing? Did you see the designers that made? Did you see all the people? Yes, they was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want to
Yeah,
carry on to the
you want a
next
show
one
that's going to be talked about.
and remembered,
Thank you, because that's exactly what I was going to say out my mouth. And remember,
remembered and put in history.
no, look at there. Is that
Look
Terry?
at me, my Mickey Mouse. There go, girl, with my pink hair. Girl, I thought I was too cute with that pink hair, girl. I was nothing but cotton candy that day. Girl, I was cotton candy. Miss Terry, go cotton candy.
Go on, Miss Terry.
Yes,
Love me some Miss Terry Stevens. Shout out to Miss Terry Stevens. We coming up on that
yes,
show, Miss Terry.
yes, and fat. Oh, yes, Lord, both of them. They are
Mhm.
two wonderful designers.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
They're
And
very
Boutique always.
Very nice individual and good heart people.
Yes, they are. Have to shout out Terry Stevens and Sunny B's Boutique and that. Absolutely.
Yes, yes,
Absolutely.
they are very caring. Like and then too, like when you're doing these shows, this is my pet peeve. I feel as in people should call you, especially when you're coming out of town, to make sure you touch down and make it home. If I'm risking my life to come do your show, you at least should make sure I make it home.
Mm-hmm.
If it's 4 hours, 5 hours, look, get in contact with your models.
Mm-hmm.
Get in contact with your people.
Tell them, baby.
Because I'm a traveling model.
Mm-hmm.
I travel, the most I done travel is 15 hours for
Mm-hmm.
a show.
Mm.
And it's nothing like getting to a show, you doing your job, and get back on that road and don't nobody care if you made it home or if you are still alive.
Mm. I'm sorry to hear that. But that's true. That's true. I mean, that's why I believe in model love, because one thing I can say about the camaraderie we have here is that, I'll get in a group. Is everybody okay? Did everybody make it home? How y'all doing out there? Let us know when you get in. Just throw a line in the chat. Let
Yes,
us
and I feel like the last person, regardless if it's hey, I just want to reach out and talk to you. I want to make sure you made it home. I know you got to drive. Are you safe? Are you in a room? Is there
know.
anything I can do for you? We already ain't had no food. We already had no water. So at least make sure I make it home.
How do you feel about that? Should models be fed before the show?
Yeah, we walking in your clothes. I mean, first of all, with saying it, a lot of designers, I get it. You make it for sale. If it don't sell,
Mm-hmm.
be appreciative that you had someone show your clothes. But on the same token, at least feed us. You can always go to Publix and get some fruit. Fruit is cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Water's always cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make us feel like you pimping us. Don't make us feel
Ooh,
like a customer. Don't make me
say it.
feel like I'm a customer. Don't make me feel like I'm a pimp. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? I love what I do, but when you make it feel like I don't love it no more, what's the purpose?
I
I'm
understand.
risking my life. I'm risking my car. I'm risking my gas. I'm risking my makeup. I'm risking my hair. I'm risking my strength. I'm risking my time for you
Mm-hmm.
to tell me, oh, you never know who's in the audience. It might not be but 10 or 20 people in the audience.
Sad
Do you
but
got
true.
the newspaper? Look, do you got the newspaper in there? Do you have the radio station there? Do you have a mayor there? Do you have a governor, a senator? Do you have any of those?
No, no, no. You can't even call the local magazines, and that's a
At
problem.
all? No magazines, no newspaper
I mean,
articles,
and you may not have more than, if you're on stage,
20
maybe
people.
2 to 4 photographers. You may end up
Definitely.
with 4 designers for 25 girls and a guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that's not kosher. You
At
want me to
all.
come to rehearsals and come to rehearsals and come to rehearsals, and
Wasting my gas, my time, my opportunity. Uh, and I'm out of town. I can't come all the time.
mm-mm.
What I need to rehearse for? I know how to walk.
You don't need all the multi rehearsals. I don't believe, especially if you're not a fresher. If you're not a fresher, then
Yeah.
unless you have a routine that you're working out, then no, I don't think you need all that. Once a month for 4 hours.
But then
That's
if you don't go to those rehearsals, guess what? You get cut.
mm-hmm.
But you have to pay the walk. We're paying the
No,
walk. If I can't make the rehearsal, then you take my money. So I'm like, That don't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Life can be life, and my job can say no, I can't come. So I tell you I can't come. Do you be mad? Well, you ain't gonna work on the show, huh? That don't make sense. That's not fair to me. You're like a thief in the night.
I told you you'd be saying some things. We don't need a
Just
thief tonight.
saying. Like, how do we do this? So if my job tell me I can't get this time off, and I put it in 2 weeks early, they said, well, you know what I'm saying? We got too many people took off at this time. We can't allow you to take off. This is my lights, my water, my rent, my, car note, my car insurance. This is how I take care of my household.
I
I'm gonna
agree.
risk that. Look, I'm gonna risk that to come on a show.
Okay, we got all of 4 minutes left. What are your final
Okay.
thoughts
Final thoughts.
about the
We should
industry
be appreciative.
as a
We
whole?
should be appreciative as a model. We should be appreciative of respected, appreciative, honored, and make sure we make it home. Make sure we make it home. I'll say that's it. Because if I came out to your show and I did your show, please make sure I made it home.
I agree. I think that's one thing that's easy to do, that can be changed for those that don't do that. Try that, because you get more flies with honey than you do with vinegar any day.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'd be more than apt to walk for you again, you know, um, if I knew you had my best interest at heart. I know Terry, I know Vivian Dinks, I know Fats, and there are three others that I know that I can't
Miss
name.
Van, Miss
Hmm.
Van, Miss Van, she's good
Hmm.
too. I walked for her. She
Hmm.
made sure I made it home.
This is what I'm saying. Yes, Van Miller, she's
Yep,
good.
Miss Van
Yeah,
Miller. She's
yeah,
wonderful.
she is. But I know there are several. Demario Scott, he makes sure you get in and out, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, uh, I appreciate when somebody hits me up in the chat. Hey, Zahar, did you make it in? Okay, just let us know. And oh, I'm home, y'all, safe and sound.
That speaks volumes.
It speaks volumes. Absolutely, absolutely. I want to say thank you, my love. We're gonna stay in touch because we got a show to do together. And I want to know when you leave, when you get here, okay? And
Yes, ma'am.
I will be chatting with you probably sometime over the weekend, as usual. You know, I
Yes,
love
ma'am.
me some you, and
Yes,
thank you for
ma'am.
coming on the show, baby. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
I did because you're my first one.
Good job. Good job. I'm
Yes,
glad I
ma'am.
was the first one, and it won't be the last time because I'm sure we'll have more shows to talk about.
Oh, and you know it.
And I don't want you sitting at home eating your popcorn.
Well, you better know it with butter.
You so silly. All right, baby. I'll talk to you soon. You take care. This is your girl, Zaharraa Geyhana, saying yes, yes, yes.